For today's workout, we're going to go ahead and complete a 1 rep max back squat. The time is now, and the day is finally here. It's so exciting to be able to test some of the work that we've been doing, okay? So in the previous weeks, we've done a pause front squat to some front squats. We've done multiple sets of back squats in cluster format where you're doing 4 reps and then you're holding it on your shoulders, and you do that for 3 sets. And then we've also added some box squats in. So we've done a unique set of squatting to kind of get you ready to see if it's helped you make some connections to your back squat. So a lot of different things. You may have experienced it in a squat clean. You might have experienced it somewhere else. But now we're going to go ahead and test our 1 rep max back squat. It's a fun day. Remember, we want to make sure that we rest enough that we're ready to lift heavy. So as we start to get into the zone of getting close to that 1 rep max or getting close to a failure, we want to make sure that we're resting longer. Yes, we kind of put in like a 2 to 3 minute range, but ultimately, if you feel recovered and you feel powerful, you're going to go ahead and complete it a little bit sooner than the clock says. Or maybe you feel a little bit trashed and you need to rest a little bit longer. So we want to make sure that we're feeling fully recovered on every effort on that back squat. Now, we want to make sure that standard is still there, hip crease below the knee, so that we can use both sets of muscles in the legs to be able to squat this weight up. And then also we want to make sure that as it gets heavier, we're not going to feel super strong at the bottom when it becomes maximal lifts, okay? So that may mean that you may doubt how much strength that you have, and I encourage you to not do that, okay? We want to make sure that we get low enough into the squat there. So if you need somebody like a partner or a coach who can watch you squat and call you up when you get below parallel, that will ensure that you are not wasting any reps. The worst thing that could happen is that you do your squat, you're super proud of it, and then unfortunately someone has to break the news that it just didn't hit the standard of fully hip crease below the knee. Remember, ultimately, that is the standard, but the why is because we want the knee and the hip to fully function, and we want to be able to move it through its full range of motion, because that is when it is the safest. Okay? So when you're having a great time with your friends and lifting heavy, you want to keep that momentum going. Make sure that you are really smart with your jumps. In the beginning, when the bar is empty or light, big jumps that can happen. But when we start to feel a little slowing down on the squat, make those jumps smaller. And that could mean 5-pound jumps total. It could be a 2.5-pound jump total. It could literally be a 1-pound jump. Okay? So let's play around with it, and let's go ahead and try to meet or beat our all-time best.